wrong thing on. Sorry about that. I thought I was better prepared than what I actually was, it looks like. Last minute, I was trying to do something with have a display light, and it wasn't working. And so I finally got it to work. I think just a cable was loose or something. I apologize for not being on yesterday without any kind of warning. I made a mistake. I was actually, I went to watch Odyssey, the movie. And I knew it was 3 hours long, but I didn't do the calculations right. So the movie didn't start till like 3 o'clock or whatever, or after 3 actually, with all the other pre stuff. So by the time I got home, it was, I was already late, and I figured, well, yeah, I just wasn't able to get on. But we are on now. I changed the time, and the reason I changed the time today, and again, I apologize a little bit for that, doing that last minute, is World Cup. I just got done watching the World Cup finals. The final game was the World Cup finals. Like the championship match. So, all right. Well, hopefully everything is working out now. So I think we got everything running. I did it kind of quick. Yep, I'm I'm good on YouTube. And looks like we're live on, yeah. So we are live on, oops, I forgot to change that. Playing all the mods 11. So we're playing all the mods 11. All right. So yeah. So yeah. So with this one, we actually are playing on the computer. So you can see here. It's a little bit different. This is the Twitch world. If I go out and show you this real quick. See, the single player worlds I have are my personal world, which I was playing while I was traveling, which is pretty close to what we're doing when we showed the last couple days. Last couple times we played this, at least, to my to what I want, to my server. Okay. But this is a little farther behind. So if you look here, we've got the starts of the bees, but we don't have all the ones that we really would want to have. We don't have Easium, we don't have Unobtainium, and Aldemodium, and what was the other one? Vibranium. So we need to get those. I can't watch myself. I'm looking at the Twitch channel, and it's just driving me nuts because I'm behind. So, okay, there we go. Sorry about that. I didn't think it would be that. It would just be a quick look at it in the back. Come on. Of course. So we watched the World Cup finals, Spain versus Argentina. Argentina was on the back foot the entire game. For a good portion of regular, they were down a man because somebody was being stupid, and he playing really aggressive, even though he had a yellow card. So he got a second yellow card, and he got kicked out. Red card. So yeah, he's playing very aggressive for somebody that had a yellow card. It was crazy. Okay, so just a kind of a quick tour around here. If you remember, I did have my guys here. I have no idea why that's there. I put it there. Oh, that's my cartography table, which there's no reason for that to be there. So what I need is a couple more people here. I need this is the space. I'll need the guy here for energize for Was it energize? I think that's what it's called. Yeah, these guys. Energize power, yeah. And then there's another one for bees. Okay. And I think there's another one too. I can't remember. It's another one for villagers specialized. But if you remember, I had put in this, and this is for what? For the emeralds. So basically, you take these out. And I can't remember. I think it's just it's either going to be 8. Yeah, it's 9. Some are 8. I think the if you use this for netherrack or netherite, it's 8 around the middle. So that's what it does. It just makes your more emeralds. Just like that. Oop. Ah, yeah, right. I just say 7 because it's 63. 9 times 7, 63. Basic math, dude. All right. Anyway, so that's what we have here. And I did a little bit of work before we started. So I have the power over here. I have the bees and the castle. This is this place here. I don't have anything for what's the word I want? The farms. I'll probably put one over there for farms. It just makes it easier to get around. So bees here. You see, I changed this up a little bit just a few minutes ago. Actually, I put bricks here. Cause I had to put bricks. Well, I put those are the stairs, so you could actually open up this top. If it's just a stone, you can't open it. And I might actually do something back there because I can see back in there that it is not bricks, which is kind of like a attention to detail. Like I say, I just did it. If you remember, on the other side of this wall, I haven't done anything over here. This is where I did the construction on the circuit breakers. Okay. And I think I just need some more silicon to be able to make up this last batch here. I'm not going to worry about it too much. I think if I go into applied. Yeah. So you see here, these are the main circuit boards. I've got like 76 of these, 135, 300 of these. So yeah, I'm good. I'm good for now. I don't need to be that running all the time. Now, what I plan on doing, because I want to have a lot more bees than just 4 beehives. So this episode, I think is what I'm going to do. This one here. I'm going to go boop right here. So this is where the bees are going to be. So I made another room basically, right? Bees here. So I'm going to move the bees from up here and take all this stuff and move it down. Well, there's more room. Just not enough room right here. And what I want to do too is I want to have some mystical agriculture going on. That's what this is all about here, making the seeds, right? So I've decided to move that. I can't remember. I think I was going to move this here in this observatory looking building. So more room here, okay? So I'm actually move this like over here, or maybe there are some benches and stuff in this pack, so we can do that. Like if you look at the I think it's McCaw's Furniture. Whoops, didn't spell that right. Come on, fat fingers. Yeah, so there's look at this. There's like 7 pages worth, and you can do different tables. You got this kind of table. You got that kind of table. There's one I usually use. I'm trying to look at this guy right here. Coffee table type thing. Yeah, and you can make it out of all kinds of different woods. So you can make it out of the oak that we've been getting from one of the farms. So yeah, and you just need it for oak. But basically what we're doing here is we're just, see that's the beach, look. Beechwood. So if I go into here, I should find another oak. Somewhere in here, not dark oak, just regular oak. What do they call that? Oak coffee. Coffee table. There it is. See the various styles. Pale oak, dark oak, oak, stripped oak, strip dark, strip pale. So in here, I would just need to maybe take this down. Give us some more room in here. Don't need to tear the floor up though. And then right here, I love the way that the legs go away. See? I think it might be better to do like one of the strip, like the strip right there. It'd match better. But we'll do that later. Anyways, and then we'll put the pots here. We'll do the same thing over here and over here. Move this out of the way, take that out of there. So that's what we're going to do later. But right now we're going to move the bees. And I was thinking, and I was looking around, I think there's another building over, I forget where it was. Which one of these? Might be over here. I'd like to do the crystal. Yeah, I did that before on the server and in my personal world. I put this right here in this hall, in this archway, whatever they call this. That's where I put the crystal generators. I found a bunch of crystals, but you have to go to the ether and get that particular materials to make that the pickaxe that lets it float, because you can't just cut and paste with the cut paste gadget. It won't do it. I tried. I didn't realize you couldn't do it with that, which is okay. It just makes you have to work a little harder to get the crystals to your base. And I have in the bees, wherever that is over there. Just gotta remember where I put them. And then, so I do have Certus. So you have the Certus quartz blocks. So I do have Certus happening. I don't have these running automatically and stuff. So that's why I say I have to move all this stuff. So we're gonna move it downstairs where there's more room. And we're going to check into possibly working on getting the speedier upgrades. Now, it takes working with mystical agriculture a little bit, and I'll tell you why. So here's what we do. We look at the speedier. This guy right here. Because you need nether stars, which you can cheese those for now. But you can do mystical agriculture and get nether stars too. You just usually get tons and tons. Later on, we could use bees for that. By using the amber bees, you encase them in amber, and then you get stars from the bees, from what they call the wannabes. I don't know why they call it that, but that's what they call them. But anyways, right now we need these, and usually you're finding these in treasures. Now, honestly, I can find some in the treasures, but even trying to use theurgy to duplicate these, it's difficult because you have to have two of these. The precious mob drops. So, yeah, you have to use the rare mob drops, 16 of those to get this. So, I don't know what all is part of these. See, that's the part I don't know. The precious mob drops. Yeah, this part of theurgy really has me goofed up a little bit. Doing these nighters, I don't know what to do there. So, to me, the easier way to get these, and it is a bit of a process, but to make this up, which is you're crafting the essences out of mystical agriculture. So you need what? 4. You need the squid. You need a nautilus shell, so you'll see how to do that in a second. Diamond and essence. Now a nautilus shell, yeah, it takes a little bit of doing too. You can use a dimensional battlefield, but that's for later. We'll do that later. That's where I've gotten in the on the server, right? Captured Nautilus or Elder Guardian, which is the Elder Guardian is the how do I say that? The Elder Guardian is the boss mob, so you have to use a Trinity gem. This one you just need a soul gem because you just need to get a Nautilus. I think this, yeah, you just capture a Nautilus. Go into the sea and you see a ton of them anyways. And it'll give you Nautilus shells. But the easier way of doing that, and this is called you put a Nautilus in this, that's difficult too, because I don't know how to do that because I tried to set this down, the empty one, in the water, and it wouldn't let me do it. So the easier way, like I said, get this would be right here. Fish essence, and they've already got the prismarine. So the idea there, you'd need fish essence, you would need prismarine, squid, and diamond. Those are the 4 that you need, and which is okay. Squid is just, you get this through the soul jar here. You use either one of these, will fill this up. Okay. There's an extractor that you have to use. This here, the soul extraction. You have to use this, and you can get upgrades for this as well. So yeah, it's a little bit complicated, but hey, it's modded Minecraft. What do you expect? Go figure, huh? What we could do is just get some of this stuff out of here. And these guys do have speed upgrades a little bit. So. And what we'll do is, I guess is gold. What we'll do is we'll move these things down. That's what I'm trying to do too, so I can make room. So this we got this spatial bee, and this is just a regular. Oh no, right here? Yeah, okay. Because I was like, wait a minute. And just a regular bee here. And here is the ancient bee. What I need to do, before I move these, I don't know if there's a way I can use the packing tape to do this. But when I moved last time, I tried to move them on a different world. The bees just went everywhere. So it's better to put them in the cages first before we do that. All right, still working. All right, let's do this. And I actually, when I have 4 of these and I've got 4 of those, what I'll do is I'll automate this the way I've been doing it using either a router. I've learned how to use the modular. Oh, I've used it before, but I learned how to use it in this pack. The modular router, or I can use logistic network to move the combs into these guys. But then it has to go from the comb, it has to be transported out. I think what I did is I used logistic network to move him from here, whitelist him, get him here, and then from here I used a modular router to get them into the system. So yeah, we'll figure it out. It'll work. It's just a matter of figuring that out. So, all right. So let's get these things. Yeah, these are all done. Boom, 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 bada boom, bada bing. All right, then we'll take these down, all of this. Not that. It'll be more room. It'll be easier to see everything because right now we've got this guy here, and we have the DNA thing. So where do we have the Oh, over here. Yeah, it's a pain in the butt. So we'll take these down first. All right. So for now, I'm just going to stick them places. I'm not going to look for, a particular place. We've got these four. So why the heck not? All right. And then we have the incubator and the breeder. Actually, I tell you the truth, I'm going to put those two here. Incubator, breeder. Everybody needs power, of course. Now here, I want the bottler. Oh, here, gotta do this way, sorry. Dispenser, button, bottler. So we put the dispenser here. How do we have that again? Oh, bottler here. I need a, doesn't matter what it is, okay. Okay. Put the button here. Should have a couple of levers here somewhere. What happened? Well, over here, right? Yeah. There's one lever, but where's the other one? No problem. It's easy enough to make. Oh, right there. Oh, I didn't get this out yet. Okay, because I was thinking it would be a little bit more difficult. Because there's a lot of the vials. Okay. Boop. Boop. All right. So, bottler. Then we have, yep, see all those guys. Right there. So both of those are on at all times, okay? So what you see here is I've got BIP. I don't know if those are any kind of order, but that doesn't matter to me. Here's where we get all the materials. Like here, it's got high productivity. We want the very high is what we want. VHAM, very high. Any weather that says weather tolerance none. none, any. So that's only 72, so we want a little bit more than that. And then we need very high right here. See, we're at only 1% though, so we got to find another one that's 10%. And right there, 100%. So very high, any weather. And where's the other one? Right here? No. And then, where is it? Not diurnal, but meta-urnal. So that was kind of this color. Diurnal. Might not have any. Where's the meta? So that's the M, VHAM. But it looks like we need more. I know one thing happens when you run out of this, the bees don't get squished; they just fly away. So you got the bottle there. I did it a couple times. Like, why is these things flying? I thought it was because if it's a child, it will do that. No, it was just because I didn't have any bottles in there. Hang on a minute. I gotta turn the fan on. My room's getting hot in here. Big time. Turn that fan up more. Sorry about that. I'm in a little bedroom that is my office, and my wife's right behind me. You can't see it because I have the plug-in in OBS that grays it all out, but she has a bunch of sewing stuff behind me. And it gets pretty warm in here when you have the door closed because she's in the living room. We're just in a two-bedroom apartment, so. Okay, so this looks good here. And then I will put probably on this side, since this is the entryway, right? At the entryway? Yeah. Or either side, I guess. Either side we'll put the actual hives here. Not too close, of course, but we'll start over here. I've only got 4 right now, but I want to put, I want to get aldomadium, I want to get vibranium and unobtainium bees so they can start generating that. There's probably some other bees that I need just because, right? So some of those you need to have the productive metalworks. In other words, let me show you. So if I want to do a let's say aldomadium, that would be the first one, right? So here, you got to make this guy first, aldomadium bee spawn egg. So if you look here, what you got to do is you got to have an ancient bee, which we already have those. We already have ancient bee. We got a breeding pair, I think. We can, no problem. But we need to then have 4 ingots in this dude. And then you have, you basically lay that down in this. This is like I forget to call it, like a bench or something. And it flows on there, all 4 will flow on here, and it will turn it into aldomadium. And then if you want one that's vibranium, right here, this one, I don't know, what is that too? Vibrant, okay, no, vibranium. And in order to get that, again, you have to have this spawn egg. You got to have an aldomadium. So you need 2 aldomadium spawn eggs. But in order to get unobtainium, you got to have an extra not unobtainium, which we haven't done much with yet. But eventually what we need, and then we need to get a vibranium to get that. So, yeah. So there's a couple ways of doing that. You can get you can get a bunch of ancient bees and then make up the vibranium, make up the whatever, or you can do this thing here where they're talking about getting the DNA and then making up the bee. So either way, but I think the key, the easier way of doing it is just this, because especially when we start with all the modium, and we have that, we have all the modium. Pretty easy to do, here. We already have the ancient bee. So if we go here, where is that? Ancient. I'll probably have to go under bees. So we have the water bees, ender, crystalline. Well, maybe I don't have the breeding here, but it's okay. I have 5. So we can use, we can use them. All right, so I'm gonna go up here. Oh, I didn't look. Do I have? I don't seem to have. Oh, I got these. All right, well, we'll move. We have to move one at a time. Oh, these are. Okay, hang on. I need the cage. That's another reason that you need the bee catcher for the trading, because it'll trade these. You can't make these, but you can get them through trade, or you can get them like in dungeons, etc. And this sturdy bee cage, which you can use over and over and over again. So you have the regular bee here, crystalline, ender bee, water bee, and water bee. The water bee, these are the guys that give you the VHAM right here. See, very high, any, and meta-eternal. All right. So anyways, just as a reminder. So what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Well, I'm going to make some more of these is what I'm going to try to do. See, that's what I don't like about this. I need to make this into a pattern, because when you have the bottles always stay in the inventory, which is dumb. So the way I've gotten around that is just do this. So now I can make however many I want. Put them right here. And you can see we have like four of the, that's from the, we have the ultimate auto, or the advanced auto crafting. So there's like 2 per each, 2 lines. And you can see I've got elite auto crafter here, and I got auto crafting manager here. So I may have to make up some more auto crafters eventually, but for right now, we be good. All right, now I can just go right here and say I want, let's just do multiples of 4, 12. There we go. That's plenty now. All right, over here. Boop. So here we've got 4. So we'll do 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I just, yes, you have to get some more of these out. Okay. Oh, okay. They're all the same. Sometimes they're not, because they might have, like they all say very high ending and meta-eternal, but you might have medium endurance, or you might have a different temper, depending on where the DNA came from. All right, that's good. These guys. Let's do this. I might even be able to move that out of there now, because I only had that there because of the bees. This particular grid. See how these are different? Mostly because they're also different types of bees. This is the regular bee. This is the regular bee. See, they had different, one had a medium, one had normal. And then here is the regular bee. That's weak. then we had our spatial bees. So that's the 5 we just got out of there. Okay. Now these are the golden bees. They're a little bit different too. The one's got, like down here says hostile temperature or temper. The other ones say normal. Yeah, so they'll be, there we go. These are gold, right? Yep. And then we have our, wow, diamond bees. We'll pull the combs out later, get caught back up. Probably do it off stream. All right, I think we're good. Oop, yeah. All right, now we just need to tear these things down. Let's try some oaks here and get that straightened out. So, planks. Stripped oak. All right, come on, stripped oak. Plank. There we go. That looks just like the other one. We got to get our feeding slabs. All right, grass and tough. I might have put that there when I was first playing with the bees, but whatever. Oh, still have water bee here. One's a sturdy bee, one's not so sturdy. All right. So we got them all taken down. We'll put them back. Yeah, I plan on doing the same thing I did here to the others. I'm not a builder, so I don't. This is. I thought it was only one, but I guess it must be 2. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not big on that, so I could do some different things. Now this one here is only one. There's only one here, so. But I was thinking maybe I could do something with. There's the variations of tuft, so maybe I could do something with tuft in here. And oh, I found this out. This is really cool. So we're going to do tuft. Let's figure out what we're going to do. We're going to do tufted bricks. How's that? Just off the top of my head. Because bricks is what we did for stone, right? All right, so here. That says polished. That's not what we want to do. Okay, may have to do a, do I have a cutting, stone cutter? Nope. What is that? Oh, redstone. Right there. Do that. Oh, wait a minute. I want this one. I don't want it to take up space. Okay, so now I can get my tuft back. Ah! Don't know why it's, and I'll show you why I'm doing this. Right, I'm doing it right this second. Because I want to, where did I see the, right, yeah. Now there's a, I don't know if I have everything. Let's see if I have it. Right here. We have to have these various, yeah, I don't have hardly any of them. Do I got that? Okay. Blah, 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 blah. I think I have some, yes. There we go. In there. White, of course, I got enough of white. I got bone meal up the yin yang. What's the other one? Red. Of course, poppies are everywhere. Don't want that. Come on. Poppies. I got poppies again. Out to yin yang. All right, so here should be able to make it now. Okay, what this does, this is really cool. This acts like a frame or whatever. So I put this in here. I put this, doesn't matter, just two of them together. Now, when I click on this booger here, watch what happens. Ta-da! It's still, see, look at the top. It still says cable, but it's camouflaged. So that's how you can, you know, hide things nowadays. I haven't done it for everything. I haven't used it much on this world. I've used it on my personal world, etc. So, yeah. So we'll probably do something like that in here. Probably make this tough bricks. But let's get back to what we were doing. All right, so I got a bunch of, these are expansion boxes. So these are the hives. 1, 2, 3, 4. And again, I'm probably going to do at least 3 more here and a bunch over here, okay? And then the expansion boxes, see now right now it only has 3. Boop, boop. Like a normal, I think that's what a normal beehive does, right? Now with the expansion boxes though, this is where you get to 5. See, now it's got 5. Now, normally what would happen is they would go in and out, right? If I put the feeding slabs here, they would still go in and out. Actually, you would put the flowers or whatever anywhere. But with this right here, this is called the simulation upgrade. Now, you see this is there. Now they would go, they'll never go in and out. They'll simulate they're going in and out, but they'll never go in and out per se. So you noticed I put those in there. They're all in there, but this, I didn't get these back. They went away. They're gone. Gonzo law. So here, up. All right. So we got this guy. I've got so many of these speed upgrades left because all of these guys over here should have speed upgrades. Now, these are pretty quick, yeah, And you put the speedier upgrades in here, though, it's like it's done. Boom, done. I mean, that's all. Even this guy over here, even the incubator, the breeder, which takes the longest time, it's done like boom, it's done. So that's why it's worth it to do the fish thing and the prismarine thing and that kind of stuff, right? I'm not even sure if we have prismarine yet. So enough to make the essence. That might be something we do in the next stream. All right, so I'll put that back. Put that back for now because we're not going to deal with it. Okay, so feeding. Here we go. We got the feeding slabs. Bada boom, bada bing, yada yada. Oh, and if you put a lot of different types, like say 5 different types, 4 different types of bees, they all use a different pollinating block, and you can put 2 slabs, one underneath the other, and the bee will still see it. It's pretty cool. I saw Pilpo do that. I didn't know he could do it, of course, but Pilpo, being Pilpo, he knew. All right, netherite, that's for the ancient bee. So that's what this one is for. Okay. Now the next is the diamond bees. I don't, doesn't matter, but that's what I'm putting in next. Okay, and of course that would be the diamond. And the next is gold bee. This will make it easier to remember, huh? And then we have the puppies. All right, so golden bees, where are you at? Right here. Gold, 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 and gold. And these are all, oh, they're not VHAM yet. I gotta make some more, okay. That's something we have to do too. We have to get these guys into VHAM. And then of course, these are the other just, oh, spatial bee. Spatial bee. These are going here as well. Right, B, spatial, spatial. These are all VHAM'd up. For some reason, these are not, which is weird. Maybe they get enough as it is. I don't know why I didn't do that. Yeah. These are either. Okay, so that's our goal too, this particular. These are all, I had them over on this side before, so I did these 2 first, it looks like. Is that right? These are all gold. These are all diamond. Yeah. And so what you can do with this too, instead of making a bunch of more beehives, you can actually, I can switch out 2, let's say, the vibranium and the aldermodium in here, you know, make them VHAM, and then they would all be. And they just put the extra thing that for each of the aldermodium and for, it's just a block of vibranium, a block of aldermodium. And then they would generate nuggets. And nuggets become, of course, ingots. And ingots become here. Sorry. Yeah, all right, so let's do that. I think I might have some more glass. Let me see. Do I have bottles? Of course I do. So what, later on when we get into occultism, we'll need bottles of experience. And so we'll be able to do that up. Okay, so what we need to do, like I say, these are just setting here. I want each of these, since there's 4, and then later on I can double this up or even triple it up, okay? But right now there are 4 of these. So what I want is I want to have each of these. I don't know if I have enough right now. Let me see what I have. I've only got 3. Basically, we can start here. So we put this on, and I don't even know. I mean, we'll go this direction. All right. So I can do a lot of different ways. I thought about maybe just making it B1, B2, B3. Sounds boring. So what we'll do, see if I can find my wrench here. I'm going to make this a new network. Come on. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I got the wrong wrench. Wrench mode and wrench. Okay, so here's how I've been doing it in the past. So this, we're just going to call this Ancient B. We're going to go out by their names. All right, I'll create that network. Now, this is going to be the sender. And all we're going to send out of this is the ancient combs. So that's this, guys. Bada boom, bada bing. That's it. It's whitelist. That's all this will send out of it. The rest of the things, the rest of it, these will stay here for now. What will happen is I'll eventually I'll have a set up a modular router, and it will put it into a sophisticated barrel or chest or whatever that will then go directly into our storage. You'll see how it goes. Okay, so that's already got one. Okay, so let's pull that out of the way so I don't get confused. And this network here, HB. Now this is the receiver. It doesn't matter, it can receive whatever because the other one's set up to only be. And we're going to do this. Send. All right. Why is this not working now? It's still there. Okay. It's a sender. Sending only the combs. At ancient combs? Yep, ancient combs. Ancient combs. That's the whitelist. Always on. All directions. Enabled. Sending it. Oh, 8 receiver. There we go. There they are. So, and then again, I'll have a modular router taking that out. Actually, 2 modular routers. One taking the combs and the wax, whatever, out of there and into the barrel. And then I will have the other another router taking the regular honeycomb and the bottles, doing the same thing, putting it into our system. So let's just get these done first. I need some more nodes. I think they're called node. Yep. enough. 1, 2, 3. Uno, dos, tres. Now, what's going to happen eventually? Anything that goes through. Oh, there's one more I need. What happened? Oh, right here. Nope, that's not it. Hey. Oh, I must have been using one of them. So I got to make up another. I'll put it up here. Anything that goes into that one, I'll have to do it manually. From here goes into there. Or maybe not. Maybe I could do a dropper, an item catcher or whatever. But whatever goes in through that particular centrifuge will go into this. That's where the DNA will go. We'll figure that one out. That might. I saw this. Somebody else was doing that. They had when it popped out of here and just flew out, instead of having somebody there to pick it up, the item dropper like we have in the farms, put it into there. All right. So this is diamond B. Create that network. Sender. Diamond combs. Right here, that's a diamond comb. Boop. All right, and then alt. I never remember which way I have to go. North, west, east, south, up, down. I don't know. So let's make it all. So that's red. They do color code these now. So the red one. Here, the receiver, and enable. Did I enable this one? I don't think I did. Enable. All right. And we'll just continue on with the process. Oh, this one's gold. Create the network. All right. Gold comb. Can do. Blah, blah, blah. Up, right there. Nope, gold. Right, yeah, gold. Receiver. Now these will fill up eventually too, right? They won't have enough room for everything. So eventually I got to move them out of here. But let's get the last one. Now this one I'm going to call it spatial, even though it's got the other ones in it too. Because I'm just moving to spatial at this time. Spatial, whatever. I'm not 100% sure why I did this instead of doing the mystical agriculture. I think when I did this, Pilpo had not covered mystical agriculture, so I had never done anything with it, so I didn't know exactly how. That's probably what happened. Or at least the timeline. Now I know I do it. I've done tons of stuff in my server and everything with mystical agriculture. All right, and this is the sender. It's alphabetical, so yeah. All right. Oh, too many. Receiver enabled. There we go. All right, now we got to get the modular routers running, and we need a probably right here. Why not? Let's get a sophisticated barrel together. I don't know if I might have something like that hanging out. Let me see. Sophisticated. Yeah, it's so different compared to what I had been doing with the others in the other worlds. I need my oak barrel. Oak. See, the only difference is it has this lever. Alright, so it looks like I do need to get some additional things taken care of here. Alright, this is a couple of upgrades just in case we get a lot of stuff. Something gets messed up. But I do need... What do I need? I need us to be netherite upgrade. So yeah, we do the iron. So we're at the iron upgrade. So we got to do gold. I did this earlier, so I forgot about that. Gold, diamond upgrade. I figured I had the netherite. I might as well just go ahead and do this, right? No sense to not of like cheaping out or something. Might as well make sure that everything fits. See right there. Make it into the netherite. You can tell because it's got stuff on the corners, the dark thing on the corners. Do this, and pop. Okay, now we're good. Now I need modular routers and stuff to help me here. Because everything from this, and actually this too. Yeah, because I still have combs here. Yeah. I don't know if I can do it. Yeah, I might be able to. All right, let's do this. Let's do the modular routers. And, oh, I haven't done anything with that yet in this world. Okay. I need some of these. Yeah. They're not hard to make. I mean, as far as this crafting and stuff, it's pretty straightforward stuff. So I might be able to get away with just one of these, but let's just see if we can figure it out. I always like to make these so that they're camouflaged too. I don't know, just me. All right, so I need a distributor. This is this guy here. I need this module. So I need to make 3 of these modules to begin with. So these need the Mach 1. Ugh, pain in the butt. All right, yeah, so I think it was storming, right? Let me go ahead and... Nope, I thought I heard thunderstorms. Oh, whatever. All right, so here's where we got to make a bunch of stuff up. This is, this is time consuming, but it really helps. It saves so much time. All right, so first off, we've got to make these, but we got to make, what is this one? The Mach 1 becomes the Mach 2 with that. Interesting. Mach 1. Oh, you get 4 of them. Whatever. Get Mach 1. So this is, yeah, I don't know if I have like this. You have to see. So here we're going to make Mach 1. And then it goes to the Mach 2, which is nothing more than just ender pearls. And it looks like I need more patterns. Now, one thing I did not know before, and this is something that really helped me a lot. Again, I saw Pilpo do this. But I'll put this here. But these here that are like old ones, you just sneak, right click. There you go. Now they're all good to go. I can reuse them again. I knew there had to be a way, but yeah, I didn't know exactly what it was. All right, so here we go. So what I'm thinking is, yeah, I had to go back to pattern, didn't I? Okay. At modular. So I'm thinking that I'm probably going to need this at least. because you got to be able to make the things that go into that thing. It's really kind of weird, but it's very helpful. Okay. And I need, for one thing, I'd also need puller. So we need the Mach 1 puller. Oh, I don't have this either. I know I need this. Ugh. I will definitely need sticky piston. But I don't have the piston either, I don't think. So, yep. This is in the fuzzy mode, so it'll take any plank. All right, so that's that. And then we go here. And again, it's this. Now we're just going to see if we can do it. If we're missing a couple things, it'll tell us what we're missing. We'll have to put a pattern in for those. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. All right. What are we doing? I can do it from here. Okay. So I want to craft one of these. What am I missing? I have this. Oh, the Mach 1? I thought I put the Mach 1 in there. I guess I didn't. Did all the other stuff. But I didn't do... That's the Mach 2. Whoops. Okay. Da 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 da. All right, and this goes over here, right? Yar. Okay, so now I can do it. I think. Here, I just need one. There we go. It did it. Now I need. Oh, I did not put. Yeah, I didn't put the distributor in there, did I? Mostly because I was dealing with the Machs, whatever. Yeah. Okay. Distributor. And I'll show you what that does in a second. It's pretty cool. Okay. And distributor. There it is. All right. So here's what we're going to do. And we'll have to make up some, eventually we'll make up some speed upgrades and whatever for the modular router. So, okay. So first off, well, we can do this. It's going to, did I do the puller? Oh, shoot. Wrong one. I should have done the, which I don't really need the Mach 2, just the Mach 1 will work. Oh, I need to put that in there. Okay. I had some from when I made them by hand, right? But I need to put that modular. I actually need to put all of these augment cores. I had to put this in here. That in there. I don't think oh, it is there. Okay. And then this guy here. And this is the one we'll need for the upgrade will be for camouflage unit. Okay, so. Wait a minute. Darn. That was gray. I did these, didn't put them away. Okay, now it should work. Where I just need the Mach 1 because it's not sending it very far. Just one block down. There we go. Yeah, see, you just have to have all the intermediate parts in the auto crafting as well. So this is going to send how come I don't see it? I got to do this first. Okay, so what I want right now, this says distribution, round robin. It says out of the router. I need it to go into the router. I can make it a white list and just put just these combs, but I got this stuff here too. So anything will come in. And then we shift right click on all of these little boogers. So it'll pull from all of these. Yeah, into the router. Okay. Now, I'm not 100% sure why this wouldn't let me. Why won't it let me do this? Sender, send it to here. Why? I don't understand. What is going on here? Clear line of sight. It's right there. Well, see, it's already taken some things out. Let's do this then. This will still work. See, this will still have these guys. Yeah, it'll still be pulling. Still won't do it. Is it because it's a sophisticated barrel? I don't know. Shouldn't be. I thought it was moving things around before. It won't work. What is this doing? See, that's not. I don't understand. Sender. All right. I don't know if that's working, so let's try this. One other item I can do. Let's do the Mach 2. That worked. Why did the... I don't know. I'm confused. See, I don't want that though. I want the other barrel. So, break. See, it won't matter as long as the inventory is there. Yeah, see, it'll fly into here. All right. these guys. Put that away. All right. So what I'm going to do here now, it's funny how their flesh flying like that. It's cute. Okay. Guess you could cover all these, yeah. All 4 of these. Now I need another node. This node. B storage. Sender. You might want to get a upgrade on that. Not taking very many at a time. What do I have here? This is a. Yeah, now they're gone. Boom. 10,000 of them. So as I mentioned, modular router. Yeah, it is storming out. Why did it tell me I couldn't sleep? So here's what I need too. I need these guys. This is the speed upgrade. And I don't have, well, I don't need to do that. I need to put right here. I need to make a pattern out of it. Pattern. Then it doesn't matter if I don't have them in inventory because it'll make it for me. Pattern. And this guy here, stack upgrade. Okay. Stack upgrade. And also, where's this? Camel. I like to camouflage things. Yeah, I may have to make. There is a thing you could do with mystical agriculture. It's called dye essence. It's really cool. Just whatever the, it's what make up dyes, but whatever pattern it is, that's the dye. It's really kind of cool. It's like, you know, it's like usually 3, and then whatever pattern it is, that becomes that dye. So it's all the same material, the dye essence, but it's just different categories. Okay, so I have those. Oh, I want the muffler as well. I don't know if I can make them. I don't know how much I have as far as wool. So we'll see. Obviously, all this is modular routers. All right. Oh, it looks like I did have. Oh, no, these are the other things. Okay. So now I can make. Let's see. Same thing here. You'll see how it works here in a second. See, much faster if I had to go through and you know, craft all of those by hand. Okay, and then muffler probably won't be able to get too many of these. Let's just go with. I wasn't sure if I could get that many. I don't know how much I had by way of wool. I remember getting some, right, from the ancient city. Okay, so here we go. So if I go here, click on this, I just shift, left click, boom, 9. Makes it really fast. And 6. Now is it fast, but it goes by stacks. And then I want to put this in here. See, now you don't, well, you do still see. I don't know why it's called muffler. And then I haven't made any yet, but I probably should make. What's missing here? What is that? What in the freaking world is that? Hematox or whatever. This is like crazy. That's how it's doing brown, I think. Yeah, it's got to be red dye or something, not that crap. All right. We gotta mix that. I thought it was supposed to be fuzzy mode. I noticed on Pilpo's stream that, or his videos, that it wasn't working either. Even though it's fuzzy mode, meaning it should fit whatever else is it works within that recipe, it only wants to take one thing. So let me get this out. All right. I just cleared that. Put that away. That's the one I want right there. Because we know we can make poppies forever. Red dye. May have to make red dye though. These at least to begin with, make up a bunch of red dye because I don't know if it will make it up for me. I have to have it there. Do this. Use the poppies. I have tons of them. Right there. From the, oops. Well, why not? I mean, I have the patterns for it. Poppy. Wrong one. This one. Camouflage. Green. Yeah, the green's harder to make. I don't know if I have much in the way of. I'll make it this way for now. I don't have that. I don't have any. This is the essence I was talking about. Oh, okay. It used to be able, you would have where you could, right here, smelt cactus. Where's the dye? Dye. I'm not sure I like this icon for dyes, to be honest with you. So right here. I don't know. I just don't know how many I have as far as how much cactus I have. I'm not sure. I know in one of the worlds I played this mod pack, I put it in the Agritech. I put in cactus, and then it would, make up a bunch of cactus for me. I'm not sure how much I even have. Let's take a look. Cactus. Do I even have any? I mean, I have any. That's what I need to do. Go find me a desert and get, because otherwise I'm not going to have any. Oh, I can't make that camouflage right now, it looks like. Yeah, we're missing. So, no, okay, that's fine. That's fine. We'll leave it like that for now. It looks to be working. Let's check this out. Yep. Yippee skippy. It's always I think you could do something with Factory Manager. I just don't know how to do the coding and stuff that goes inside the Factory Manager to move all the materials around is what I mean. But you can do that where it would move everything. It would give it, it would take out of your inventory. You can even take and put in once it gets to a certain level, like maybe 1, it would add 63 glass bottles. So, but it is what it is. All right, let's get those combs. I have a bunch of them. I can't put them back into the beehive. It won't let me do that. So this one is spatial. It's here. And the gold's next to it. Let's put these guys away here, in here, this, these 3. I don't know why the Mark 1 wouldn't work. So as far as the sender, so just gotta do Mark 2s from now on, I guess. I have much else for it, huh? Oh yeah, and these guys. This goes back in, that goes back in. And the ancient star. Well, it doesn't matter, I guess. If you, all it will do is just plug things up until things clean up, and then you'll be able to put more in the right ones in the right place. Let's take a look at the map. I don't know if the journey map has us with any deserts. Don't know. Don't know for sure. I don't see a lot of things outside here. Maybe just a little bit of searching around to find a desert, huh? What I'm looking for, of course, is some cacti. Maybe this would work. I don't know, over here or over here. I don't know if there would be any cactus on these or not. Look and find out, I guess. Oh, that's where I died. I thought I got rid of all the death. Nope, I guess I didn't. I did now. All right. That was probably the dungeon did me in. All right. So I need some. What I need to do is I need to get my time wand going here. I'm definitely going to need it before I do anything with occultism. If you watched my last stream, you can see how that important that is. Those rituals take a while to complete. Yeah, so what I plan on doing over here, this side here, I'll put make this all tough, but make it the what do I do with that? Bricks. They look pretty good. I mean, the bricks do. Don't want to do that. We don't want it. We want to do the small square. That's why I want to be careful with this, because I'm not sure what's behind all of this. I know there's stuff that might be hidden right here. I think we're good so far. Yep, that's okay. We'll do that tough brick camo. If I'm doing too much of this, I may end up having to go get me some more tough. What to do there? Oh yeah, this is all going to be this layer. I can do the construction tool, which I probably should do. I know I don't have enough for all of this. I'm just wasting time while I'm waiting for these guys to clear up a little bit. All right, well, that I knew I could sleep through. Um, what is going on here? Oh, there we go. All right, just checking on the stream, making sure everything looks good. All righty. Oh, I don't want that. That's got that infinity window in it. All right. All right, So I think we're good there. Yeah, we do still need to get some cactus. Might do a little bit of rolling around, trying to get that. All right, how are we doing here? Yep, we'll just try and get caught up on this. I think, if I'm not mistaken, that's all that we have in here. The rest of the stuff needs to just go into inventory here. I'll keep the stone. Now, this is something that we talked about on last couple of episodes ago, or couple of streams. This guy right here, see where it said experimental? That's no longer in the pack. They took it out. Quarry Plus. Now, they have something similar. This one, like the Chunk Destroyer, that took like all the way down to bedrock, boom, 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 really, really fast. And it was kind of, probably it was too much for servers to use, even though I use it on my server, but I'm the only one playing on it. So what they did is they took this out, but they still have this. But look at this. Look at this. Look at that productivity it's from Advanced Beehive. I don't know why it uses that unless it's the same developer, right? But look at this. This takes unobtainium, takes all these extra, yeah, and it also takes ellipse and unobtainium pick, and not to mention the albumadium ingots. So this is pretty expensive. Not to mention you have to make the advanced blocker, right? So yeah, it's not cheap to make. So there's another way of getting really good mining opportunity, and it's that we played this a lot on the server. We were figuring out the last steps of that. We played the other day. It's under this. Under the occultism, we have this bad boy right here. Yeah. This is the Eldritch Miner, which this will mine up a ton of stuff for you. I mean, literally, you have to make its own storage area because there's so many ores coming in, so much is coming in at one time. Actually, today I was playing it on my own, and I was playing on the server, and I actually made the for occultism, they have this here. They have the dimensional storage. So I was actually making the storage system, and I made up this highest level and put them all into here. Made a stabilized dimensional storage. So there's like, I don't know, something like 5 million things you can put in there. So it's really huge. But yeah, you can run everything you want for the miner, and goes right into that system. So that's what I'll be doing for this world probably too. Eventually. Not today, not tomorrow, but eventually. All right, yeah, so these guys are running good. Where everything's cleared out. That's what you want to see. Nothing in here because it's all going into this right here. So this is, if you remember, and you may not because it's been a little while since we played on this particular. If you look here, this is the bee storage, and that's where I have this guy going to. So that's just going over here to this controller, and then the controller tells it, puts it wherever it needs to be put. So like right here, now we've got 787 bottles of honey, and we've got 4,714, and we'll just keep going up. Okay, so yeah, and look how much we have there, and we can do this. Look at this. Can I see this? 268 of these. So if I wanted to, I could just do this. This is the cool thing. I'll do this from time to time. I can make this, boom, go here. Tell it to take however many we can, right there. So that's 67 of them, and as you keep this running, it will just run forever. That's one thing I should probably check too. I haven't done that. I don't know if I've done it with this world or not. So, yeah. So these are Oh, yeah. So I think I better check. If I go over here, because I built this. I don't worry about this one so much, but I want this to be chunk loaded. I don't think that one's chunk loaded. No, this one is not. So we just need to shift left click. There we go. Just to make sure everything is chunk loaded that needs, because I want this to run while I'm not in the area is what I want it to be. All right, that way, that's the only way we're going to be able to get a good build up. Probably need to redo this. Whatever. Okay, all right, already. Let's see here. Let's take care of the stuff, the junk. Oh, it looks like I still have a little bit to take care of here. There we go. That should be it. That's all the combs I had left from the move. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go see if we can find ourselves a desert to get at least get some cactus to start dealing with. Okay. And let's head up to the castle a bit. All right. I just wanted to look here real quick. Okay, so these are powered. This is the Fluix essence. And this is quartz. So yeah, I don't think we need these, to be honest with you. At least not right now, because I'm not getting into AE like I thought I might. It gets a little complicated. This is this, okay. So these guys can go into storage, right? All of this can just go into storage, and we can deal with this is how we reprocess the seeds. Not too worried about that either. All right, so how much do we have for nodes here? I got 3. Because I'm thinking I don't need all of these. Yeah, I don't need a lot of the emerald essence either. I'm thinking about undoing that. Well, hang on. Yeah, because this is a little bit different. I might just do it with one of these planters. So let's do this. Puga, Puga, and Yuga. And I got to remember what this is called. I'm pretty sure just storage. Main storage. All these are going to do is just send their items. Main storage. Sender. Enabled. Main storage. Sender. Enabled. So now these guys should just be moving along. Yep, see, they're not doing very fast. I don't have any upgrades, so they're just moving along, moving along. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put right here. I'm going to put the cactus that we find. Okay. So I just need like one solitary cactus. Oh, I didn't realize I still had a comb there. Why didn't anybody tell me? Why did you not say so? I thought about putting some more anchors, like over here for the actual bees, and rename that, but like whatever. Combs. Boom. There we go. Done. All right. So let's go up. Where's Pawa? There it is. All right. So we're up here. According to JEI, we can just go this way a little bit. I'm just looking at that first. Just like Sandy Beach. Why is there an error? Oh, yeah, a little bit farther over here. As I said, I don't know if there's any type of cactus on here. I don't believe so. Yep, that pretty much bites, doesn't it? Why is your door open, dude? I had to kick the villagers out of bed. All right, let's see what we got. And what I'm looking for is this right over here. Did I already touch this? I did. Okay. I'm just looking to see if there might be something I can loot here. If I haven't already done so, I have. All right. No, why is that? Weird. I don't have anything on my boots, do I? I didn't think I did. Oh, I do have. I got frost water on my boots. Since when? Cool enough, though. Okay, so let's do this. I don't know if I have one. Yes, I do. Let's see if we can find a desert. There's a wee desert. We're eventually going to have to find a desert because we need some rabbit essence. Some of the rituals for occultism need rabbit's feet. So you have to figure out some way of getting the rabbit essence. 3,000, huh? 3197. We're only at what? 5? And then negative 12. Oh my gosh, we got a ways to go here, dude. Oh, that's going up. So this way, it's a negative and negative. So yeah, it's northwest. The quadrants for it's the north south. It's not. It's X and Y. Z is no X and Z. Y is the vertical. Yeah. If the X and Z coordinates are both negative, then it's in the northwest part of the world. If both are positive, then it's in the southeast. And I'm not 100% sure. I think because we go here. Yeah, I think the negative X or the positive X is northeast, and the positive Z is southwest, so something like that. So you can always kind of tell where you're going because you're going into the northwest part. You got to be negative and negative, which is what we are now. So we just keep moving, keep moseying. If this was a video, I would just cut. See, this I always thought this is cool. This is like that right there. Having a tower like that in a village, you don't see that in vanilla Minecraft. That's what really, sells me on playing modded Minecraft. Yeah, I haven't touched that yet. So this is probably just one of those that I've already seen, but happens to be, co-located inside. So that's cool. Inside a village, is what I'm saying. This one though, this is part of the village. This windmill, really kind of cool. Look how big that is compared to other villages that we've seen. Twice, 3 times as big. Ooh, got a gem here. And a bundle. What's this? Oh, attack speed. Okay, well, let's just see what it does. Can't hurt. This will need, if we can get the Forbidden Arcana to work. I couldn't get it to work on my server. Oh, there we go. Right there. Sturdy bee cage. You can get them in drops. An extra level of looting to killed entities. There you go. Nice. Nice. In about a couple of minutes, I'm going to take a break. I've been doing this for 2 hours, so I need to get up and stretch. So this right here, that's not too bad. Pulsating alloy. What's this one do? Yeah, whatever. All right. See how big? These are huge compared to the vanilla plots that they are managing. Look at this. Wow. Oh, there's another. There it is, right there. I was wondering if they had one of these. Not a whole lot of any value. I get it, but hey, it's better than nothing. Better than a kick in the head. Another sturdy bee cage. Kind of worth it. Again, you can't get them anywhere else, so might as well just get them here. Out of my way, big dude. All right, I'm going to go over here. I think there might be a couple things in here worth checking out. Yep, I thought there might. Oh, there we go. These are some more gems here. So yeah, I don't know. Did we do any of that yet in this world? Yes, we did do some of it. +1 to existing fortune, that kind of thing. Yep. And this is a little, it's like a mill, you know, a grist stone, that kind of thing. I guess that's what it's supposed to be. Pretty cool. What I want to see when I look at this stuff is here. Max health, 15%, +8 to armor, +3 to armor toughness. Yeah, I could probably end up going into the other and, you know, getting into the dungeon to try to get the unobtainium smithing template. I might actually live. I do need to do this, though. I got flight, I got the blast protection, all that. I got invulnerability. I need to put the, what's the other one that I missed? I don't think it's on here. It might be, there's one where you have a decoy right there. Second from the bottom. Instead of phase, it says missing upgrade. Decoy. That's the other one you need for in those dungeons. Because so many mobs come at you. So many. you hit the decoy and it goes after the decoy for 30 seconds. Helps you get out of the way and take a breather and get some food in you or something, right? That's what I used it, at least. That's how I used it, I should say. When I was in one of my other worlds, either personal world or online. I should say both. I did it for both. All right, we're getting there. Desert shouldn't just be like one place, right? One block. It'll be a whole geographical area. So it's important because we also need to find the Badlands. That's where the armadillos are at. We need armadillo scut eventually. Yeah, sounds weird. But that's what we'll need. I think it should be over here. I'm looking for their waystone. There it is. Oh, I already did it. Okay. I thought I had, well, when I upgrade and stuff, I lose the map. Map doesn't always stay. This said desert. I don't see no dang desert. You see a desert where I'm at? Unless it's going to be right over here. That's where it's at. Okay, there we go. It may not be a very big desert. It doesn't have to be a huge one, right? What it's called? It's a desert. There you go, right down there. Boop, boop, doop. Man, this desert, I might actually mark this desert because it could be used for my mining. What is this? Oh, just granite. Okay. And over here is some more sand, I should say. So yeah, I could mark this. Put a waystone here. Then I can go to my desert when I need sand. I know I had share stones and stuff, but I think I'm just going to go with waystones. It makes more sense to me. I did share stones because that's what Philpo did, but yeah, I don't see the reason for doing both. What I want to do first before I do that is, yeah, there are just over here. Not the greatest, but hey, got some more gems. There's a ring that I'm looking for, and I'll put it on once I find it. It gives you immunity to the wither effect, and there's another one that gives you immunity to poison. So definitely worth the weight in gold. Yeah, I thought about maybe just, it's only the End Island, Stronghold, and Mining Dimension. So, in the base here. So I think that's what I'm going to do real quick. Quick. I'm going to get rid of these things. I don't care about them. So, End Island. Stronghold. expansion. Yeah, since the war everything is going away, I don't know how much I'll be here, but or it's gone away. And I can get rid of that. There we go. Good enough. Who cares? All right, there we go. We got ourselves. I think I'm going to take the cane. Where is my cactus? I don't know if it will. It has to be on a certain thing. So let me double check that. Let me fix this. I don't know if I have apotheosis on in the or ever worked with it at all. So I need to double check that. Is that just no? That is okay. There's that hat. Decreases the trading prices of villagers. That's cool. I think I've seen that hat before. Oops, I didn't want to put that in there. All right, so on this and this on here on the, let's see. Yeah, we haven't made it to this yet, right? We still have to find epic chest plate, boots, and helmet, and that would be that color there for the world tier, that orangey color. That's what. So the detail here, yeah, and then we'd have to find the next pinnacle. Okay. All right, we just haven't done that yet. So here, oh, I meant to look to see what does cactus grow on here? Sand, red sand, quicksand. I didn't bring any stuff. I have sand. To go and get some. Oh, there we go. Might as well put this to use. Go. Now, one thing I like about this right here, the powered one, is because you can get these speed upgrades really fast. I should probably put that into storage as well, but yeah, wouldn't be a bad idea. All right, break time. We'll be back in a minute. Oh, there we go. Sorry, I was talking. I don't think you guys are hearing me because, oh, maybe I don't know. I don't think so. Okay. Anyways, yeah. So let's go ahead. It's nighttime, so let's get ourselves sleep mode. All right. So, what is next? I think I need to work on those bees to get them VHAM. So VHAM'd up. So that takes our water bees. Yep, these guys here. I don't know if we've done much in this world with apotheosis yet. So that's what these are all about. We've done something, obviously, because we've progressed up to, what is that? Up to Summit. So we've done something. And I think we have our gems and everything. I just, honestly, I think they're up on my, they're up there in the castle, all right? So I'm not going to go back up there. Okay, so let's see. We need some. I don't know. I thought I had a time wand in this. I did not have a time wand. All right, let's go. I might need to do that first before I do anything else. Okay, there's the Eclipse Alloy Hoe. Oh, yeah, this is the guy I wanted to make right here. Item collector. And I wanted to go into this. No. I need another. Oh, I need another generator. That's what I was getting at. Okay. I need not centrifuge. I'll make this one first. And then we'll get the centrifuge and the powered centrifuge. All right. Do I really want it on top? Oh, it doesn't matter, I guess. Stack it up. Need another ender gate for power. There we go. Might as well make the spirited ones, or use the spirited since we have them. All right, so now I want this dude to go right there. And let's see what he looks like. Yeah, we want to have it centered right there on the and then we want so it'll cover all that area. When the bottle pops out, it'll be caught by this and put into here so that we can I need to make up some more what's the word I want? Upgrades. Speed upgrades. Okay, for in here. But it'll go and then I need to have another node that will take it from here and put it in there. Okay. I don't know how many more of these I'll be able to make. So I'll just call this something else. These are just going to be called the DNA. Oh, forgot. I only have to do it then. No, okay, there we go. New network. DNA. You're the sender. And you're the receiver. All right, so. And I need speed. Right here. Fire brick. Do I have any fire clay? All right, let's go do this. I probably should get that straightened out with the tuft. Oh well, one thing at a time here. I must have the fire brick. No, I must have made them by hand. All right, well, let's do this. We need the fire brick to begin with. Okay. Fire brick. And then we need... I got this upgrade base. I know. Well, let's just go ahead and do it. Upgrade base. And I'm probably wanting to do this. All right. So that is that. And we need the clocks. Pretty simple. But if it has all of them, then I won't have to make any of my own stuff. Oh, I need to check that. Fire bricks. That's all it is. Fire clay into the bricks. Okay. And you know what? That said blasting. That's not right. No, this one's going to have to be changed because I need to make that into here. Alloy smelting. There you can, because I don't have any of these guys hooked up to a autocrafter. That's better. That will work. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now, let's see if I can make... Oh, did I even do that? Probably did all the other stuff. Didn't even do this. Are you crazy? Did all the innards. All the gibbons. I already have a bunch of these made up. That's cray. I think I made those up. I was kind of, yeah, maybe I might have cheated those in. I don't know, because I didn't know what I was doing and I was getting frustrated with everything. All right, so this guy does need the upgrade. Boop. These guys all have upgrades. All right, so I think I am going to just stick with the. I'm not going to deal with trying to do the wand, because the wand can be a little bit weird. Because what you need is you need to have the time crystals, and there's a time bee. I guess we could look at that. Not sure how to make that one. So right here, ellipse, skulk. You need to, yeah, it's a recipe. So I need to work on this. Celesta gem, draconic. I don't know if I have draconic or not. Well, anyways, so yeah, that's going to take a bit too. All right. I got distracted. Water bees. I need cages for the children. That's all I have. I need more than that, dude. No. What am I doing? What? Oh, these are autocraftable. There we go. I was like, what is going on there? I don't need this many, but we'll just stick them in there because I only got 4 of these. See, the thing is, these are upgrades, but look how that's really slow. So, all right, I have to figure out something else to do while I'm messing with that. I know what. I know what to do. Are you freaking kidding me? No machine found. What did I do that in? What does this show? Green dye. Green dye. I want, yeah, alloy smelting. What do you mean there's no machine? What are you freaking talking about, dude? All right, where's Cactus? I'm making myself. Give me the cactus. This is weird. That up there, and they have the floating Nautilus is pretty cool. Why do you not? I don't understand, dude. So now I still want my camouflage. Oops. That's what I was trying to do. So bite me. Why was that such a problem? Yes, I haven't done any apothic. I don't know. How would I have the gems and everything? I'm so confused. Like right here. Oh no, I'm sorry. You don't need that. Right here. Right there it says 2.5 armor and +2 on the luck. And that says plus 15%, 2.5 armor. I know I did it. I don't do it for the feet though. Weird. I know what I like. Say it's in the castle, I guess. All right, let's do this. For now, we can always change it. So now I just click on that. there, and it's gone. Now you can tell it's in there because you can look at it. So when I change this wall over to something else, I'll just take that out and click it again. I need my tough. Yep. Oh, can I make tough? I mean, this is modded Minecraft raw. Modded Minecraft. Chiseled back to tough. Of course, the quarry bee will make tough. Do I even have the quarry bee? Got all these little bees that I got when I was putting things together, but I don't think I got a quarry bee. I think you can get those in the deserts. You go flying around, you'll see some of them. Nope. Nope, 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 nope. All right. All right. I need the treats. Again, not that fast, huh? If I had my time wand. Sure I don't have one of those? Nope. And you need a time crystal in order to make the time wand. So crystal. So basically how that works, you have to make the time crystal block. Budding time crystal. So basically need a budding amethyst. I don't know if I even have one of those. Probably not. Okay, so you have to find amethyst. You gotta, I don't know how you can get one of the budding. I don't think you can cut and paste. I think you have to do something else. There's a way of getting them. Here, I'll show you. So right here, this is through infusion chanting, which is apotheosis. All you're doing is infusing it, and it becomes budding. A regular block of amethyst becomes budding. Crystal growth chamber. That's from, who's that from? I think that is, I don't know, Ender Isle maybe? Crystal Spirit. Occultism. Yep, becomes, well, this is about the 3rd level, so it's not that cheap. Well, let's take a look at that. I think the crystal growth chamber is not the easiest thing in the world to actually craft either. Crystal. Oh, I spelled it wrong. Typo. Here it is. So yeah, you have to make these dudes energized copper plates. Advanced alloy plates. So, and then this advanced, not the regular one like this one, not the basic, but the advanced. Yeah. What I need to do is I need to find one of those big buildings and bring it over here with a cut and paste gadget. There it is. It's a small solar farm. That's not what it's called. There is another one. It's like called a factory, I think. Yeah, factory 1. This would be a good one to have over closer to us. Of course, you could make a just put a waste on there for now, but you can also cut it and paste it back over here. That's always just a pain in the butt to do. Well, not always, but sometimes. All right, let's see. How are we going to go here? This is 1456 in the negative. So still this way. We must have missed it. No, that way. Probably zoomed right by it. Okay, so we're at negative 1456. Now, does it go this way? Yeah. So now it should be straight north here. That's why we missed it, because we went in an angle. So let's go find this thing. I'll show you. It's a pretty nice setup, too. There it is. Looks cool. Okay. So we don't want these things hanging over because we'll just be bringing these anyways. So we'll just go ahead. Yep, just got to make sure we get all these things out of here. Give us room to operate. Just got to find the front here. Okay, this is the front. So here's what it looks like inside. It's pretty cool, actually. It's got these guys here, which we don't really need because it's a coal engine. But you can put coal in here, it fills up with coal, and this will generate power for the facility. This is a pulverizer, and it's pretty much mirrored over here. So here's the coal. So what I've done before is I put in this area or over there, I put power. I put reactors here. Okay, and then, so the energized copper plates come. You have to energize this, and it just takes forever to energize. So this is the energizer. There's a guy you can get into trading. And this is all your block of silicon, so this is pretty good right here. Block, block, block. And then we have compressors here. So not bad, not bad. It's a pretty good setup. So just a little bit too far away. Well, actually, it's not that far away. I'm wondering if I just go ahead and... But if you want to be able to work with this, yeah, and you want to be able to... what's the word I want? You want to be able to maybe eventually hook them together. You might be a good idea just to... What are you doing, dude? Bring it over closer to us. All right, over here. Yeah, so we want to make sure it's as high enough. Do one more just to make sure. I forget what the... Okay. I forget what I have the... I don't know if I have it in the right spot because here I don't have on my keyboard, I don't have a keypad, so. Let me get the controls. Building gadgets. Come on. Not key. Come on. Category. Control G. Okay, there we go. There you go. See it? It's cutting it out of the world. Layer by layer. There you go. It doesn't like doors, though. Doors and buttons, it does not do very well. Not 100% sure why. It just is what it is. Yep, so all those doors you saw, only like 5 of them. All right, so let's put that away. There it is. Yeah, every world I play, my backpack looks a little different. Try to keep them the same, but it never always works out that way. All right, there we go. Now, we've got to figure out a place to put that bad boy. See, I'm actually thinking about putting it on the river because it's the flattest part that we have. It's easy to get to, right? Yeah, this is going to be it. This is going to be it. So now we got to do Control G, and we got to make this paste. Now it's a matter of we got to rotate this. Might not be a bad place to put it right there. I just got to rotate these dudes. See, that's the thing I don't like. It always puts it up. Why? See, that's going to be below now. I don't quite get it. Why did it do that? Can't remember how high the other one was. So. I think it needs to be up higher. I don't want to hit the button and I can hardly tell. I guess I can always cut and paste it again. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, that's where I want it to be. Okay, that's good. We're good. We're good. Yeah, there's 2 layers of concrete, and I don't need to have them. Yes. Problem is, now the entrance is on the other side. No, I don't like this. I want the entrance to be. Try this. Make sure I got it in the right mode. Why is that not starting? I don't get it. Stop bugging me. Alright, try this again. This is the part that always messes me up. Oh, I just have to do it here. I thought I had to click on something. can't tell by doing this which part is the front or not. I wish it was a preview. See, this is the part I don't know. Still the front's over here. God dang it. That's not what I want. It's not what I want at all. All right, hang on. I got to get this into the cut mode. Okay. No, I don't want to do it that way. I want to do because this is the opposite direction of. So that's the opposite. Okay, I do this and cut. Now I'm not sure how, what I'm doing right, wrong. So it's cray. There we go. Okay, so it does have to rotate. There we go. Finally. Got my boat in the way. Should have put it down one more, but at this point, I don't care. All right. I need some dirt or stone. Let's try a little bit of both. Let's try some dirt. Come on, this way. Yep. And stone. All right, let's try that. Whatever, dudes. All right. I'm not too worried about the. So why did that, but the other one didn't? It doesn't make any sense. That button stayed on, and the other buttons did not. And I lost the button. Yeah. That button is supposed to open that door. And there's another button that opens the door. I don't, yeah, because it has to have a button on both sides. That's a polished blackstone button. Because there's no button to get, like right here, so there has to be a button. That's part of what they think is weird. But that's okay. If it gets too annoying, I'll just take him down. But here's where I'm going to put my Agritech. Now that I think about it, Agritech's going to go in here. Some other things will go in here as well. I have another pattern set up like I do in my other. And I'll have another. It's too far away, so I'll have to move out my wireless connections as well. Okay. What am I thinking about? Oh, I know what I was doing. I knew what I was doing. This guy. Oh, I don't know if I have any of this. He's up my gravel. Great. Just great. Do I have cobble? Not much. Sag mill? No. Here. Right there, see? And this is what I like too. It makes grains of affinity, which that's awesome. That's stuff you need when you're doing energize or Ender IO stuff. Oh, definitely. You trying to do something, dude? Just make up your mind, will ya? All right. So we'll put this away. And we're still going to try to make some of that composite. Might do it right here, because then we have to smelt it up anyways. Oh, it's not cobble, it's gravel. All right, and then now what happens if I put cobble? Where's my cobblestone? What? I think something gives me gravel. Let's see. You give me gravel? Gravel, yeah, that's what I thought. I know I had slept just recently. Come on now. I have this. Let's get us some phantom memory. Huh? know, I changed the config file so this would not break blocks, and then it does. So I don't know if I have to reset this stupid config file every time there's an update, but if I do, that's a pain in the butt. I'm not doing it. What did I do there? Huh? Why? What? Huh? Oh, jeez. Whatever. How did I miss that? That's over by that desert. There was a bunch of granite. I love granite, like polished granite and granite bricks and stuff. I just love the way the granite looks. All right, having said all that, we're done. I wasn't paying attention to time. Time flies when I play this game. Okay, have a good night, guys. We will talk to you tomorrow. Oh, well, no, we won't. There's a bit of a change. Monday, maybe Tuesday too. I have a conference, a one-day conference in Omaha. I have to travel to tomorrow, and then I have to, attend it on Tuesday. I should be back for Wednesday. All right. So we'll see you back Wednesday. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.